Yo, what's up, guys? So, my internet's been out for, I don't know, too long to count. Like, hour, maybe an hour and a half. I have nothing to do. So it's taken that level of desperation and depravity to get me to do this AMA. So on August 30th, I said I was doing an AMA on Twitter, so you could ask me any question I'd answer. So we're doing this right on time. So August 30th, today's the 26th. Perfect. All right, so let's start from the top. I would normally have like my Twitter feed over here, and you'd be able to see the questions and stuff, but I'm gonna have to read it off my phone here since there is no internet. I'm running off my data here, so that shows how much I love you guys. All right, so I'm just gonna start from the top, go to the bottom. Nutella Forever asks, Oats, what is your favorite anime? Is it Futurama? No, as many of you know, my favorite animes, I grew up with SpongeBob, Angry Beavers, Invader Zim, just to name a few. Those are some of the best animes out there. Oats and Goats, what drives you and keeps you motivated? Drugs. A lot of drugs. No, for real though. Drives me and keeps me motivated. I just set a goal. I have a goal in mind when I start something. So when I started streaming, my goal was to, you know, grow my stream from scratch, zero, whatever, and then like keep me motivated. I set little micro goals, you could say. So like when I just started streaming, I would put my first goal is 10 followers. It's as minuscule as that sounds. Once I achieved 10 followers, I would feel some sense of reward from that, and then that would give me a little bit more motivation to set another goal for, let's say, 20, 25, 30, and 100, 500, 1,000, 5,000, and here we are with, I think, 13,000. And so it's like steps. I don't look at the very top of the staircase and see my goal, whatever that may be, whatever you think success is. I don't look at the very top, but I look at every step and what it takes to take that next step to get to the top. And that's kind of what keeps me motivated with streaming. If I set goals with Super Metroid, if I want to achieve those goals, and that helps me stay motivated, and it also helps drive me. Yield asked that question. June Bride June, the hell is this? How are you, my good friend? Just fuck off. When did you find out that you were? When did you find out that you were attracted to me? You can put it in the unlisted YouTube vid. If we can't talk about it publicly. That was Light Z asked that. When I first seen you at the first GDQ, I didn't believe in love at first sight, but once I laid eyes on your beautiful blue eyes, they reminded me of my mother's. That's when the affection. Describe your feelings of finally taking the any percent world record, only to have Zost take it back. That's from Titleistman. It's just the way things go. I got my goal. This was when I had a 42-10, I think, in any percent. So I got my goal. I was happy. The goal was beaten. or you know, my goal at the time, the world record was beaten by Zost again a couple times, and then he got a 41:58, and then that gave me more motivation to get a 41 and a better 41. So, I mean, I was slightly disappointed, but I didn't really care. That's just the name of the game, you know? It makes it fun. He also asked, where did your name come from? It's an old gamer tag. I honestly don't know how I came up with it back in the Halo 2 days. I feel like there's like a Totes McGoats suggested name or something. And I was like, oh, I wonder what else rhymes with that. I just came up with oats and goats. I don't know. What's your favorite track in Super Metroid? I really like Meridia. Really just like mysterious to me. And it's ambient. I really like ambient music. Other than that, Lauren Orphan is pretty sweet too. Maka TA asks, Oats, if you were to have an arranged marriage, who would it be and why? Oh god, I didn't even think about. I didn't look at these questions really, by the way, so I haven't thought of any answers. Of course, I'd probably think of something funny to say. Who would it be and why? An arranged marriage. I'm gonna have to say my good friend Elby's. Why? Is there any reason? Why do I need to give a reason? Why? Just true love, you know? In your opinion, is a hot dog a sandwich? Also, this is Nutella. In your opinion, is a hot dog a sandwich? Also, do you consider speedrunning a sport? GIF or GIF? There's a lot going on here. Is a hot dog a sandwich? No. I believe a sandwich definition is like some sort of meat in between two individual slices of bread, where a hot dog is just like a folded piece of bread. Stick a wiener in the middle. Also, do you consider speedrunning sports? Well, I mean, oh, I don't know. Like, do I consider it kind of like competitive, like a sports? Yeah, I mean, in a certain sense, it's not on such a large scale as like the NFL, but it's getting there. Um, Not really, but you know, I consider it competitive. Not, I don't really think of it as a sport though. GIF or GIF? GIF, of course. Oats and Goats from Titlesman again. Your series escape world record was in a trophy form. What would it say? Said, yeah, I don't know. It would say, good job at being good at a video game. I don't know. Something along those lines. He also asks, what room in SM took you the longest to master? Okay, that's enough questions. That's damn right. It's enough questions. The longest to master. There's so many rooms, and like they all have their own set difficulty. So it's really hard to like pinpoint one room because there's so many that are difficult. I'm trying to think of the any percent because that's when it was asked. Oh boy, probably the room with the side hoppers, the wasteland, where you have to like clip through the thing, damage boost, short charge, and then lockball. That one. Probably don't know what I'm talking about. Rub. Just for Heeb, what's your most memorable speedrunning moments? Back when this was asked is when I achieved the world record. And then when I if this were up to date, it would be when I got the 41:56. I was so excited. It was a huge achievement, and you know, I got the world record, got a 41 at the same time, and it was on the front page of Twitch. I was so excited to get that. So that's probably one of my favorite things so far. Which got you into speed? Kyle Jones Warped Shazam asks, what got you into speedrunning in the first place, and what keeps you going? What got me into speedrunning? My love for old retro games, and then I'm a very competitive person, so like there was, I don't know, like the combination of the two things really got me into like wanting to be the best at my old favorite games. You know, keeps me going. Just like I talked about previously, the motivation, setting goals one step at a time. Warped also asked, what got you into streaming on Twitch, and what do you think you do that gives you so much success? What got me streaming on Twitch? I kept seeing on my Xbox Live when I was playing Call of Duty that it would ask me if I wanted to stream. Like it said, broadcast on Twitch. I was just like, oh, that'd be cool to do. And I've known of some streamers back then, but I didn't really look at Twitch or anything. I didn't think about it. And then one day I was like, oh, fine, whatever, I'll make an account. So I made an account. I streamed Call of Duty for my first couple streams probably, and then I stopped for a while, and then I started playing SM more, Super Metroid, and then I started streaming that quite a bit after that. So, what gives you so much success? I don't know, it depends if you consider me successful, which many people may, but obviously I'm not as big as some streamers, but I'm getting up there. So what gives me so much success? Or where am I, or why am I here today where I'm at? I don't know. I just try to have fun with it. That's the reason I started streaming, really, like, because I knew that there would be an audience. Not at first, really, because it's kind of hard, but I knew I would grow an audience, and I could be a funny guy. I could talk to people, interact with people, and play games that I really liked. So I think just that aspect, like just wanting to be funny and just wanting to have a good time and just to have fun. I just wanted to have fun with it, and here we are today. I'm doing what I do, nothing particular. So yeah. If you did not become a full-time streamer, what would you be doing? Also, what gave you the balls to do it full-time? What would I be doing? Probably just be working a full-time job, doing something, trying to move my way up in any company. I don't know, trying to make as much money as I could. I don't know, or just go back to school for a few years. I don't know, which I probably still will do. What gave you the balls to go full-time? I was just getting more financially stable to where it just seemed a little more feasible, and it took a huge leap to actually do it, because when I did go full-time, it wasn't nearly what I was making at my previous full-time job, obviously, but it was kind of a transition to where I was working a full-time job. I was also streaming 25, 30 hours a week. So 60, 80 hours combined into a week, and then it slowly kind of faded into where streaming was becoming kind of equal with my full-time job. Then it kind of made it a little bit nicer to take that leap. And lastly, the most popular question, tits or ass? Oh, I like nice. Man asks. Ass. Do you have any hobbies besides video games? Ghosty asks. Hobbies. I like jerking off, I guess. I like watching porn. Game of Thrones. I like Game of Thrones. She also asks, "What's your biggest dream in life?" I guess my goal in life is just to have as much fun and get the most out of life that I can. I don't want to be so worried about how much I'm making, or if I should be trying to become something that makes me the most money or whatever. I just want to get enjoyment out of the short life that I'm gonna live. Not saying I'm not gonna die at an early age, but life is short, so I know that I will be on my deathbed, blink of an eye, and I just want to have fun. That got real fucking dark. Favorite music? I like really anything that just makes me happy, I guess. Like electronica. I like orchestral music. Anything beautiful. I don't know. Anything talented. Anything that really okay. I like everything except country. I can't handle party country. It's garbage. Oh, anyways, Fangsy asks, can you show us your gaming setup stream setup for your consoles? My shit is real fucking dirty right now. So I kind of feel embarrassed to show you. I'll show you in another video, but I show on stream quite a bit what my setup looks like. I just gotta put my dildos and stuff away first. So, Farrell asks, who will be the next power top? Now, who will be the next on top SM speedrunners? Next top who will be the next top SM speedrunners? I can read. Who currently aren't considered top SM speedrunners? That's a hard question because I don't watch too many streamers that play the game. You know, they're decent. Maybe Gallimos. I don't know. He's really good. I don't know. Maybe Zost. Kidding. I don't know. I don't watch enough streamers to answer that properly. Monkey SMB. I love you. Wanna fuck? No. Abraham Falcon asks, how did you feel after you got partnered? When I got partnered, it was kind of a interesting time in my life. Like, I was struggling with depression. I don't want to get all sob story here in this AMA, but I was struggling with depression. I was very sad. Like, I was just working a lot. I was trying to stream a lot as well, and I'd recently just got off a prescription of antidepressants, and that's a very, very hard time. And I just wanted to not have anything like that. I didn't want to be medicated, so I got off that, and that was really hard because I was on them for a while. And then shortly after that, I got partnered, and then I finally felt happy again. Honestly, like I was so happy I achieved one of my goals, which was partner for a long time, and that started a chain of positive thinking. I don't know, just a more positive outlook on life, and I was just felt like things were moving. I was happy. What is your favorite flavor ice cream and why? Says Michael Strothman. I don't even know who half these people are. Favorite ice cream. Probably that like Moose Tracks with like the peanut butter cups and like the bands of peanut butter in it and chocolate. That's real good. Wraith one asks, do you recommend trying to start learning speedrunning SM in any way via an emulator or console? So I started with emulator. Sorry, I was trying to see if I read that question right. I started with emulator, and it's probably not very beneficial because the input delay is really bad on emulator, so you get used to bad habits and stuff. Input delay that is like when you switch, that input delay really affects you. Like you get used to it and you're better after it. But I would just recommend just buy a console. Get a console, play on an old CRT TV if you have one. Yeah. Have you given up with Dark Souls? No, I'm still playing it right now, and it's coming up on December. And I'm still going strong. Once a month, I play the game, so don't even ask me that question. How many dicks can you take in your ass at one time from Nutella? The most I've had in there is 3 or 4. But I'd be willing to try 5 or 6 depending on the girth. Egchi asks, when your streaming career ends, what do you plan on doing? What would you prefer to be doing? I really like food. I really like cooking. So maybe I might, I don't know, learn how to be the next Gordon Ramsay. Not really, but you know, something like that. Just go back to school for a little while, just work any job that pays well, and go from there. Um, Momentum Mori asks, not sure if you're still open for questions, but how did you like another Metroid 2 remake? Would you try speedrunning it? I really liked it. It was a fun game. It was like a whole new experience, and I would like to speedrun it, but the only problem is Nintendo DMCA'd it, so I cannot play it on stream. Well, I mean, I could, but I'd run the risk of going against the Twitch terms of service, which I don't want to do. So, one more question is, when are you doing the AMA? Right now, um, November 26th at 9:30. So I think that's it. I think that's every question. So we finally did it, and yeah, all it took was for my internet to go out. I'm very very bored right now. My internet's still out, thanks Comcast. So I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna upload this whenever internet comes back on. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. So take it easy.